Hey my lovelies, it's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Monday's guidance reading. So before we do Monday's guidance, we've just got to talk about last night. Like, I am buzzing. I am literally, I've got the biggest smile at the moment. So sorry that this video is a little bit later as well. Like, I've had a few, well, not things going on, but this morning I woke up really early and I was just overwhelmed with like gratitude and just overwhelmed with love. And I was in the garden having a morning coffee and I was actually watching the sunrise. And so I was up early, and as you guys know, particularly the ones that came last night, I tend to not do tears, but last night I just had these, my eyes were just not crying, but there was just these tears coming out of gratitude and love. Because let's have some real talk before we do the cards. So this year, guys, I've been like struggling big time with my mental health and just some general things. I've had a lot going on since the beginning of really last year, end of last year into this year. So at the end of last year into January, obviously, as you guys know, my nan passed away. Then I was really quite ill for, the bulk of January. Then we found out we had to move house and home, and we've just been searching and it's been a nightmare. So I haven't really been able to enjoy this year fully yet, to be honest, because there's been so much adjustment been happening. And I'll be honest, there have been several major times this year when I've wanted to just tap out of my work with spirit and just get a normal job or a conventional job. And I know that people say don't give up and everything else, but it's been very, very near the wire, to the point where I'd upgraded my CV and I had actually emailed a couple of people and everything else, sort of looking for more conventional work, because I was just like, I feel like I'm done. I don't think I can do this anymore. And then when you get something as amazing as last night, not only was it a beautiful, beautiful venue, but Spirit almost brought it right back to basics. And they were like, Mitch, you have your place in the world. You have your place as a medium. You can do, what we would like you to do, because essentially Spirit are my employer, if you like. And it was just a lush show. There's no words. There's no words. Last night was just full of love. There was so much love from the venue. The venue just held so much vibration of love frequency. And, to kind of be able to go onto that beautiful sort of countryside land, that amazing lake, and then to kind of come into the barn area, and it was all dressed up lovely. And just the guys, the staff at the Waterside Country Barn in Taunton were beyond fabulous. So thank you so much. You made me feel so loved, so special, and you just really took care in all the little details. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, it was just this feeling of alignment. It's almost like Spirit were like, this is what you're meant to be doing. And it wasn't a sellout show, but it didn't matter. It's almost like those people that were there were absolutely meant to be there. So I just want to say thank you, really, because it really does mean the world. I'm really hoping that we can potentially do some more collaborations with that venue for future work, tours, and maybe some other stuff. But again, it's to be talked about, it's to be discussed. But fingers crossed, there may be some other offerings and some adventures to be had at the Waterside Country Barn. That's all I'm going to say for now. But watch this space. Okay, so let's get to it. So what do I need to talk to you about? A few people were saying last night that they've never seen my guided Paws tarot. I had quite a lot of new followers join the gang last night. So my guided Paws tarot is actually a charity dog deck, and it's created for Somerset and Dorset Animal Rescue Centre, which is based in Wincanton. They do some great work at rescuing not just dogs, but cats and a few other different animals, and they just do a lot of great work. So this deck was actually created in 2024, so last year, and I'm really proud of this deck. And it features dogs from the Rescue Centre direct. It also features some dogs from some of my clients that got involved, and it's just a bloody cool deck. And the best part of it, half the profits from this deck goes directly to the charity. So this is available to purchase. It is £45 with posted delivery. If you're interested in purchasing a deck and wanting to help support the charity by buying the deck, pop over to my website or drop me a message directly and I can get that ordered up for you. Okay, so these are the cards. Let's give them a knock. Let's give them a shuffle. And let's see where the energies are taking us this week. So just channeling the cards for the highest of good. let's see where we are at. Okay, it's made me laugh. So we've got the Ten of Balls. Ten of Balls in this deck is Ten of Pentacles in conventional tarot, and it's everything coming good, it's everything aligning, it's everything coming together, even if things have been testing or been challenging. It's kind of seen as like an abundant card for career, happy house and home, everything really. So there's this wave and there's this feeling of like financial security, financial investment, and just in-heart richness. And this is what I'm talking about, feeling really, really good with the in-heart richness. So just happiness, great times, great experiences kind of coming in, but really feeling aligned to that kind of abundancy flow, both in revenue, in heart center, and just with the connections and the experiences that this world has to offer us. And sometimes we do lose sight of that, and sometimes we just have to be reminded a little bit, you know, and we're only human. And I think it's okay to have those wobbles, it's okay to have those setbacks, because we are all only human, okay? And we're living in very complicated times, you know, very complicated. So I like this. I think this is a really, really cool celebration, actually. So what's also making me laugh is the fact that you've got the little dog kind of in his dog little kind of house, because obviously we're moving house this week. So that's the main thing I want to talk to you guys about. This week I am moving, so I'm going off grid for most of the week. We're not recording my Never Cross a Witch Bitch podcast with the girls this week, but we will be doing an episode next week. I officially move on, it's over 3 days, so I sort of get the keys on Friday, but the main bulk of our move is Saturday, and then we're just going to recover on Sunday. The cool thing is I should be back up and running sort of the tail end of next week, which will be great. So you can still book Zoom sessions or Facebook sessions or WhatsApp sessions if you would like to. You can obviously still support the tour by buying tickets for shows. That would be amazing. And you can still do voice recorded online readings, because I'll still have my cards to one side and I'll be able to still do those in between my move. Because like I said earlier, being self-employed, the revenue still has to come in. But what a cool card. And I see this as validation for me on a personal level, as well as collectively for you guys, that even if sometimes it's a bit near the wire, Spirit have your back, and when it matters, Spirit will show up, they will deliver the goods. So this is cool, this is nice. So I'm gonna try not to give up on my work. I can't guarantee, because like I say, this year is such a strange roller coaster, but if you want my work to continue, the best way is to keep supporting it if you can. You know, it sort of is as simple as that, really. You know, but yeah, so thank you so much again for everybody that came to support last night. I'm still on cloud nine. I feel a bit like I'm still processing, to be honest. It was just amazing. It was just a beautiful, beautiful night. And the stuff that was coming up, some really weird and wonderful and crazy things, just stuff you just can't make up. You just would not know. And that's what I love with Spirit. They blow my mind even now. They really do. But onwards and upwards. I'm excited for what's to come. I do feel as well, once I'm settled in my new home, hopefully that will give me a bit more of a rooted feeling and allow me to sort of pursue the work in the way that I need to. Just want to say, in terms of the tour, so the next date is happening on the 3rd of May, which is going to be Wincanton. That was on the firing line to be cancelled. We have secured enough tickets for it to go ahead. It would be great if we can get a few more tickets for me to feel kind of comfortable and settled in having a proper audience. But as Spirit showed last night, you know, we only had about 60 people out of a potential 100, but it didn't matter, because actually those people that came, they really sort of feel that vibration of love, and Spirit were just on it, you know. It was just such a beautiful, beautiful sight to see, really. Yeah, it's really humbling. It makes you feel really centered and really grounded, and it reminds you there's something bigger going on. You know, even when it feels confusing and it feels unsettling, there is something bigger going on. And yeah, so thank you for everyone that believes in my work and you know, my connection with Spirit. It does mean the world. It does mean a lot. Keep shining bright, look after yourself. Hopefully we will all feel this abundant energy coming in, which will be fantastic. And yeah, keep on shining, keep on being fabulous, keep on being you, because that is your best gift to the world. and I'll catch up with you very soon. Take care, much love and blessings. Bye for now.